What's up, builders? Today we're going to be talking about the new LEGO Star Wars leaks that have come out. The first set on our list is the Ewok Village, which is recorded to be possibly 180, which I'm not so sure about that, but if you look at the older Ewok Village set, it was a pretty good set for that year. It was no, they've never made it before. It's been many years since they've made it. Came with a bunch of figs. It was a very, very good set. Like I said, it came with a bunch of figs. Came with different Imperial troopers. Came with, a bunch of. Came with some rebels. Came with Ewoks. Came with many of the named characters. The usual suspects basically for that. So that will probably, if that does come out in summer 2026, that will probably be a good set to buy. But I would be a little hazy because that might not be we may not be on the most reliable source, but that is a possibility of a potential good set for 2026. So I'm hoping that'll be a good one, but who knows where LEGO may lead. Next on our list are the LEGO Star Wars mini movie posters, which are recorded to be for $50. That might be good, but as we've seen with LEGO before, it's not been that great with their pricing system. I don't know how that works up there, but I will say if it comes with figures, it's good. If it's like a set of tiles and something like that, then it's, not good. If it's like it says mini movie posters, so it's not. We're not expecting it to be huge like the murals that we've seen before, but it may have a probability of being a good set. You just have to look at the facts with Lego. Also on our list, we have two sets that have already been revealed, which would be the buildable Darth Vader and the buildable Yoda. Which, if you look on Lego.com, you see those. They are the new busts. We got a Yoda, which looks kind of creepy in my opinion. I'll probably do a full review off these two in soon, but yeah, it does not look that great in my opinion. I mean, if you look at, the minifig, I think it's a new Yoda minifig, which will be interesting. I don't know how that's going to be, but I mean, it looks kind of creepy in my opinion. But then you move over to the Darth Vader bust, and I kind of like the round circular shapes on it. Makes it kind of look like clean a little bit, but I mean, I would overall probably buy, if I was going to buy one, I'd probably buy the Darth Vader. But they are cheaper than what they were listed as. They were listed to be, let's see, $100 for the Darth Vader and $150 for the Yoda. Well, these are 40 for the Yoda, which somewhat may seem overpriced depending on who you are, and 50 for the Darth Vader bust, which also seems a little bit overpriced. But yeah. Also, we've got a very good challenge this month. Every subscriber we get, we are adding another minifigure to a huge Whatnot show that we will be doing. So if we get to 100 subscribers, I will add a set to that. So check me out on JB Builds on Whatnot. Whatnot's also an app that you can buy, sell, anything is possible. If you think of it, Whatnot probably has it. I mean, it's got all over the place. I've seen people sell fish on there. So, I mean, I'm telling you, they've got everything. So, check out my name. Link in the description below. I'll have a list if you want $15 free credit so you can buy something. Maybe a Lego minifigure, maybe a set. Who knows, you'll get $15 free credit on that. And if you want to become a seller, you'll also get some stuff. There's also a link in the description for that too. So be checking out that. And like I said, tell your friends, tell your family, subscribe, add another minifigure to the show. Next on our list would be a remake of the Bounty Hunter Pursuit, which this one says it's recorded to be $60. So that might be interesting. The last one was made many years ago. Let's see. Let's try to find an official date. I mean, the figures are great on it, but it may be a good set, but also I feel like I've also overheard from like people like MR Productions, other people that do this kind of stuff, that it may be fake. So but I'm not sure what. Yeah, so it came out in 2002. So not many years ago, but it came with the first ever minifig of Sam Wessel, whatever, Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi. It came with those minifigures. Those are for episode 2. It is a pretty good set. If they do a remake of it, they could really do some really cool things with that. New Sam Wessel mold and facial features, new updated everything. That would be very cool. But as we know with Lego, we're not sure what could be real, what could be fake. Who knows? But it would be a good set to add to anyone's collection. Another one that would be on our list would be a new Sandcrawler that supposed to include a Mudhorn. So that would be from the Mandalorian season 1, which would be very good. But let's see, Sandcrawler would be a very good set in. I mean, it depends on how big they make it, because if they do some weird small thing, then it's not gonna look like I'm trying to think, what year did they do that? They made it, I think it was their the number, I believe it's 75220. I think it was their smallest one, and there was a lot of criticism with that set just because it was small. But as we can see, as I keep saying, as we can see, Lego has decided to shrink sets and bring up the price on stuff that we would actually like, because they're a little bit on an ego trip, in my opinion. But I do think that this set would probably be an interesting one. It comes with the Mudhorn, so it'll probably come with the new Jawas with the red eyes, Mandalorian, probably Quill, I believe his name is, and the Mudhorn. Yeah, so I think it'll probably be a good set, though.